Hi everybody, welcome to Beauty Buzz with Lori. Today we are going to be talking about sunblocks. So summer is upon us and sunblock is a very important part of that. So a few things I want to cover today is different types of sunblocks and ingredients that you should be looking for so that you can have the maximum protection throughout the summer whenever you're doing your outdoor activities. So I'll start off with Zeo Skin Health. Zeo Skin Health has honed some amazing technology that protects you not only from UVA and UVB rays, but it also protects you from HEV, which is high energy visible light. That's that blue light that's on your phone. It's also on your computers. We don't realize how much exposure we get, but these are things we want to be protected from because it has been shown that they can also cause additional aging. So we don't want to accelerate that process, of course. Also infrared lights. So we're also exposed to those a lot as well. And so to my knowledge, Zeo Skin Health is the only skincare line that has taken all of these components into consideration and actually made their products work for you with that respect. So Zeo has many different ones. They have both chemical and physical sunblocks. So let me just explain the difference between those two. Physical sunblock is basically a mineral-based product that is going to sit on the surface of the skin and reflect the UVA, UVB rays. So your active ingredients are going to have either that zinc oxide or titanium dioxide in it. Sometimes it will include both, but most of the time it's just one or the other. They're both great ingredients, so they don't have to have both, but they do need to have at least one or the other. A chemical sunblock is going to be organic compounds basically are absorbed through the skin and released as heat. I don't like chemical sunscreens for people who struggle with hyperpigmentation. So if you struggle with melasma or just hyperpigmentation in general, even acne scarring pigmentation, I would rather have you on a physical sunblock. So you want to look for those active ingredients of the zinc or the titanium dioxide. So what I found is in the summertime, I want especially my melasma patients and my patients who actually have just general hyperpigmentation issues to be on a physical sunblock. For the chemical sunblocks, people who don't have sensitive skin or pigmentation problems, those work just as well for you and they're not hurting anything. I've got some favorite chemical sunscreens as well that I use, but I don't have pigmentation issues or melasma issues, so those are okay, and I certainly don't have sensitive skin either. So chemical sunscreens can just heighten that sensitivity if you do have sensitive skin. One of the things where most people tend to drop the ball is that reapplication. If you're spending 1.5 to 4 or 5 hours in the sun playing, especially on the water, you're going to want to reapply every 80 to 90 minutes. And if you don't have a water resistant sunblock, you're going to have to just keep reapplying every time you get out of the water because you want to be protected. So that reapplication is going to not only save your skin, but it's going to also hold off those signs of aging that the sun causes. Another thing is hat and sunglasses. So this is not one or the other. You want to have sunblock, hat, and sunglasses. You need that protection. A lot of times when we're out playing during the summer, we're on reflective surfaces that we don't even take into account. So I'll have people say all the time, oh, I wear a hat and sunglasses, so I don't really need sunblock. Well, you do, because you're on reflective surfaces and the sun rays actually beat down on the concrete, water, whatever your reflective surface is, and it bounces back up under your hat. So you're still not fully covered with even just a hat, not even a wide brim hat. I brought my fedora today because I couldn't find my sun hat that has the wide brim, but just to give you an idea of that. I'll also throw in, since this is Beauty Buzz and not just necessarily skincare, is I have curly hair, and while I am comfortable with a certain level of frizz halo on my head, when I wear hats, it makes my hair more frizzy. So for my curly friends out there, you can actually take a silk scarf or a satin scarf, and all I did was cut it and hot glue it into my hat so that when I put it on my head, it's not going to rough up the cuticle of my hair and make it more frizzy. So that's just a nice little tip, because whenever you have curly hair, you have these issues that you have to deal with. So anyway, moving along, one of the things that I wanted to talk about is melasma. Melasma is one of those problems that you're going to be dealing with for your entire life. It's going to be a constant struggle. However, there are certain things you can do in order to make it easier to live with, and one of those things is having an excellent sunblock. For my melasma patients, I really like for you to wear a physical SPF 50. Minimal 30, but I really prefer you to wear a 50. This is going to protect you, again, from the heat outside. If you're using a ZO product, it's going to keep you from having to deal with the outside. In light of everything that I've just talked about today, it's a lot of information and sometimes it can be confusing. So if you don't know which type of sunblock or sunscreen that you want to use, make an appointment. Come on in and see me, and we can talk about these things, and we can find something that works specifically for your skin type. You can reach us at 904-203-8282. Thanks for watching.